the scenario now is
So the situation is basically your what would you do if you had one interaction with one woman and basically right after you meet somebody that you get serious with.
okay. So you had
And
one.
that person you had one interaction with still texts you.
You had one sexual interaction because
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, you had one sexual interaction with this girl, and then now, but you met another girl that you want to be serious with. So now, well, the other one you had sexual interaction with still wants answers.
Yes. What would you?
Listen, man.
Whenever somebody starts like that.
No, it depends. It depends. Like you think if you think she really likes you or some shit like that, then maybe give her like a, hey man, you know, give her like a poem or something. I don't know. Give her like a Chinese proverb, some shit, and just dip.
Chinese proverb.
Hit her with a Chinese proverb and just exit the chat, man.
So that's what we're doing?
Potentially.
That's your advice.
Hit her with it, bro.
Potentially.
Like, you know, listen, we're all grown men here. We've all dated a girl. No, listen, you know, because you know some bullshit. When someone says that, you know some bullshit coming. No, but look, we've all dated a girl that you dated for a while, and then she sent you the breakup message.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, I can tell you asked ChatGPT what to say. Like, this isn't really... or that your friend typed it.
Yeah. It's not them because it's not at all in the way they talk.
You don't talk like that.
Like it's completely different kind of words, completely different kind of vibe.
It's the same thing. Just, you know, she'll understand. She's a grown woman, right?
Yes.
She know what it is. We met on a dating app. We had one thing. I mean, come on, you know the policy.
Clear.
Yep.
I mean, just ghosting is maybe a little off if you met in real life. I try not to ghost people I met in real life.
I get that.
How do you go about it? How do you go about it?
If I ghosted you, if I met you in real life?
Yes, and let's say you're not feeling it anymore.
What did I do? I'm sick. My shit is sick. I ain't gonna hold you. My shit is not good. All right. So
should I cut this out?
No. This new policy from now. We're trying to keep this real, authentic, raw.
Yeah. Okay.
No, what I do is I just. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just fade away.
Fade away. Oh, you stop answering.
I do the fade out.
Fade out.
So I don't ghost.
Yeah.
But
I just bleed out, basically.
Yes. I just let them. I just let it run until they say, "Oh, it's not." That's why I get broken up with so much. Cause I never break up with anybody. I'm like fucking my guy from Entourage.
Finny.
No, the main dude.
I'm
forgetting his name. How am I forgetting the main character's name? The main character from Entourage. How am I spacing on his name? Andre or whatever the fuck his name was. Andy or something. Whatever his name was. Anyway, he said that. He said, I never break up with a girl.
What are you doing?
Setting up for
the thing. He said, I never break up with a girl. I just let it,
fizzle out.
Yeah, just wait until she dies. Just do it
until she dies.
No, that's not what I said. Wait until she dies. No, I just let it, just let it rock until she says, oh no. I'm like, okay. She wants to meet up. I'm busy.
Vince.
Yeah.
Vince. That was it.
She wants to meet up. Again, my mom's birthday. I can't do this. Got you next. Just let it, slowly. And eventually. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, dog. I'm not built like that. Questions?
I'm thinking like,
who you lying to, right?
You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings?
What?
Ghosting hurts people's feelings, but I'm okay with hurting people's feelings.
That's why I don't ghost.
But what is this? What is this you're doing then?
You make them, they have the power. You make them, they break up with you. I don't break up with you.
You make them hate you.
I was cool. You said no more after I didn't, all right, cool.
But isn't that putting a lot of energy in something you feel like is already dead to you?
What kind of energy? What do you mean?
Because you have to respond still, like every single time.
No, that's the thing. You don't
polite.
Really.
You just have to stay polite.
No, that's the thing. You don't do any of that shit.
What do you do then?
You just sort of reply, but you don't give it any energy. It's replies with no energy. The replies have no energy in them.
Wow.
What do you mean? Wow.
It's just
don't wow me. That's just it. A lot of people do that. Stop it. A lot of people do that. That's common.
no.
That's
he's
common.
not
A lot
wrong.
of people do that.
A lot of people have done that.
Girls also do it, by the way. Just to be clear,
They're kings at that.
it's they shit. I learned it from them. To be honest,
Wow.
Give you like a okay every once in a while. Say yeah, that's fine.
you give them the 90s sitcom. This is not working shit. You give them the fucking Ross from Friends breakup shit. Oh fuck out.
That's what you've done.
Fuck out.
Yes, it depends. No, I like to treat. I like
I've
to
done
treat
that before.
women.
You capping.
In the previous life, I've done that before.
In the previous life, stop it. You should stop it. You should stop it. Like, immediately, right now.
I see what energy we're on. This is some bullshit. Both of you. Both of you are some bullshit.
Yes, in the previous
No,
life.
I was like we agreed. Authentic, right? This is me, my authentic self. Yes.
You sicken me.
You sit down with them, you give them look. I think we had a great time
I
together.
swear,
But
I
you
swear.
are some bullshit.
You've done the sit
yes,
down.
I did. I have done that.
I mean, everybody's
I would
done
do it over the phone. Like,
oh, you are sick.
Okay,
dude.
you are
fucking
I
nuts.
swear, I'm happy you're in a relationship.
You are a serial
I
killer.
am so happy you're in a
Yes,
relationship.
you are a
because
murderer.
you
yeah,
can.
no, I would not do it in front of no.
You see, this is what is wrong with men nowadays.
It is.
I'm cool.
No, you are because you have.
Yes. This is old me. Different life.
You a sick dude.
So Oliver, like, we have to make sure that he never.
You man never touch the streets again. We gotta keep you off the streets.
Never.
Keep you off the streets. Dude, I have something completely random.
What?
Oh.
Just came to me.
What?
Yo, you go to the gym, right? You also go.
Yes.
Okay. Last week I was at the gym.
Yeah.
Something weird happened.
What?
So I want to know what your opinion, you guys' opinion is on this. This is real.
Okay.
This is real shit.
Okay.
I'm in the gym. I'm in the locker room, right?
Yeah.
I go to a weird gym. My gym is weird. My gym is in the ghetto, and it's always crowded, and it's mad people.
Well,
and
northwest of
north
of Amsterdam.
Yeah. And it's mad crowded, and nobody speaks English, and there's no, like, you use an app to go in, but there's nothing to check.
One of those.
There's nothing to check. There's no sign, no door, and you just walk in and you just scan the app, and you just do this against a cardboard QR code, and they just believe you, and they just walk in. So anyway, so anybody just be walking in this context. Okay, so I'm in the locker room.
Yeah.
This dude walks in
Yeah.
with a big bottle of, I think it was like of like water, but it's like straight from the grocery store.
One of them 3-4 liter kind of things.
No bag, no bag, and a body warmer. He has like a sweater on and a body warmer over the sweater.
Okay.
Okay? It's all important. Walks in, goes to the corner locker room. From the inside of the body warmer, he pulls out a pair of kitchen scissors.
Nigga.
Now,
My bad.
I'm swear down. I swear down. I'm not joking. I swear down about it.
Whoa.
He pulls out a pair of kitchen scissors. Full on kitchen scissors.
The
Right?
big ones.
The big joints. He holding them wrong too. He ain't holding them on the safe way. No, you're supposed to hold the sharp end. He holding them like this, ready to go. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm glued, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is this? He walks up to the mirror. There's like in the middle of the locker room, there's like a mirror where dudes be like flexing and shit. No, it's sicker than that. He walk up to it and he pulls out the kitchen scissors and he goes like this.
Nah.
And he starts trimming his nose hairs right there. In broad locker room light. I'm not kidding you. There's bad people trying to change. I'm sitting there. I scan the room to see. Am I nuts? What's going on? He just doing this shit. Body warmer still on.
Yeah.
He got outside shoes on. Nothing.
Yeah.
And he just does that. And then he just puts the scissors back and walks back out to the gym.
And he goes to do his workout.
And then later on, I see him around the machines, and he just sort of just walking around, still with like his jacket, his body warmer jacket on, just walking around and shit. Like he, like, is this normal behavior?
No.
But so first of all, you started off your story by saying that gym is ghetto.
That gym is weird. I also saw
is the red one?
No. It's they got bought up by the yellow one.
But yellow?
Yeah.
Or orange?
No, yellow, not orange. I'll show you.
What's the yellow?
I'll show you. This one.
Oh, that one's new.
Yeah, they bought it up. They bought up the old one, the red one. Yeah, they bought up the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that ghetto?
It's a bunch of weird
How is that
shit.
one ghetto?
Because they bought up the other.
So it's the same pants. They just put their brand on, and now all of a sudden it's supposed to be fancy. No, it's not. It's the same management.
Nah, this is weird.
Then like, dudes walk in with kitchen scissors, bro. Just snipping it.
There's nobody sitting there. Anybody can come in.
It's crazy. I saw it. I thought it was absolutely nuts. I almost was like, should I report it or something? But I was like, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Like, from what I see sometimes, like online, these people cut off their sleeves so they can see the muscles or whatever like that.
But why would you do that?
Yes.
Just buy a t-shirt.
I don't know why they would do that.
And also at the gym. Why would you
just walking with your scissors like that and just big ass scissors going into your little nose like that? Nah.
Yeah, to answer your question, that's weird. But at the same time, you painted a picture, you gave us some context, and in that context, I feel like it does fit. Somehow. It does fit.
There's weird shit that goes on.
This is the second time you told us this gym is like foul and a mess.
Motherfuckers doing bicep curls in jeans and people just come in doing their exercise in jeans. You know how sick you gotta be?
Do you know how nasty it is to work out in a jeans?
Because the motherfuckers, they just come straight up off the street. They're like, oh, fuck it, let me get a workout in real quick.
Exactly.
And they don't do nothing. They just do their phone like this, and then they just walk in. I'm telling you. It's weird. It's wild over there.
And there's nobody at the desk to tell me, like, yo, please put on like some jogging. Some shit.
No, there's nobody probably at the desk or what?
Is there nobody in the gym working there?
So there's supposed to be, but them boys just be hanging out with their bros. I swear. There's like a little stand there, and they just like, they like this. They're just sitting there, and one of his friends like, yeah, they're talking like this. And then people go, hey. And then it's like, they don't even pay attention. They don't even look at you. Right? It's a sick gym.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's a sick gym.
Fuck.
There's always one girl in the weight room.
Yeah.
That's almost half naked.
Yeah, but that's everywhere?
But that's just her vibe. No. But it's different. This one is different. Because she walk in there half naked and then look at you like, what you doing here? like this is my gym.
What do you mean?
She just not doing anything? She just
no. She walk in there, just do her exercises half naked.
Yeah.
And then when you looking for like, but when you looking even like, oh, I want my, it's extreme. It's not how what you're saying. It's the point where I'm like, yo, dog, like she ain't wearing clothes. This is mad.
But like, are we talking booty shorts or what are we talking?
No, we're talking some shit like the shit's hanging out of the.
Okay.
It's like underpants almost.
Okay.
That's sick.
But like every week, there's one girl doing that, and it's a different girl every week. And then, but then that what I'm saying is there's no like
when you need to go past them to grab a dumbbell, they look at you like you're
in dolo.
Okay, but what do you expect? Like them to have a chaperone? What?
They come with groups.
What?
They go in duos often.
Yes.
She in there dolo, half naked, looking at you like, bruv, like, what are you doing? What are you doing in my gym?
Is it more like a thing where if you look, she looks back, hostile, or
no? She's just hostile to everybody. Half naked and hostile to everybody. Like you on a machine, she looking at you.
Get past me. Go.
I'm like, yo, don't.
That's like, wild. You need to get a new gym. You need to get a new gym.
Like, who put my shit? Like, it's mad aggressive.
You need to get out of there.
It's just all kinds of.
I know that gyms are expensive. Like I paid for expensive gym for a while, and
I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about going to one of those non-chain gyms.
Yeah. Oh, the non-chain gyms.
Non-chain gyms.
They're non-chain gyms that are not extremely expensive. That are reasonable, and that's better.
What are you expecting? Like it's probably going to be the same women though.
The women are not my problem. It's my guy with the tweezers. It's my guy with the kitchen scissors.
You know which guys also?
My guy doing a prayer. There was a guy doing a prayer in the locker room. He put the towel on the floor. And just went for it. I swear down. Because there's mad Somali dudes that come in there. And they come in there, he just start doing a prayer in the locker room. Because it's time, I guess.
Yeah.
And he just put it down right there and did it.
I remember my time in Amira.
Which is, you should be free to do that, but.
I remember my time in Amira when I went to the orange one all the time. There was always the same group of burly ass niggas, like them big dudes.
Yeah.
3 of them at the same weight. One of them going.
Oh yeah.
I like that shit.
Oh yeah, the one that gotta make the sound effects for sure. You gotta know I'm here.
And they have the other 2 there. Yeah, more.
No, yeah. The cheerleaders, that shit is sick. I feel like that's
more allowed and
I see
good.
That happens.
But that just annoys the shit out of me because they stand there with like 3 or 4 people. They take 2 or 3 benches where they just take that and then you think
sit there do that. Yeah.
I need one of them benches.
Yeah. I seen a couple people running a YouTube channel up there with mine too.
With the camera.
But they come with the video kit.
No, wait. Have you ever been asked to
film somebody?
Yeah.
Oh no, you?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
this
was recent. That's because it was weird to me.
What'd you say?
Weird to me.
You stood
What
there
can
like
you
a
say?
dodo. Hey, I got you. Hey, you got it. One more.
And you know it takes like 10 to 15 minutes where you're standing like that.
It was a girl. Like,
Still.
It was random. It was very random. I was doing my exercises, and like she tapped.
Let me guess. It was a squat.
Shoulder. No. It wasn't a squat. Like she was doing something. So anyway, it doesn't matter. But she asked me, and I was like, I feel weird because I'm like, why the hell are you coming here? Are you coming here to take the whole vid, or are we?
She coming here to take the vid, bro.
Yeah,
I swear.
It's YouTube channel.
I swear.
It's TikTok. It's Instagram.
Trying to get that.
But never been asked. You guys never.
I don't think no.
It's. What would you do though?
No, I've been asked by
let's say that girl.
Which one? The half naked one?
Yeah,
the aggressive one?
Yes.
I'd be intimidated. I'd do what she says. I'd do whatever she says. I'd do whatever she says. What? A half naked aggressive girl walk up to you, you do whatever she says, bro. Don't ask questions. What you want? I'm telling you. Whatever.
Nah.
No.
The gym is so weird.
The gym is a weird place.
The gym is so weird.
It's weird.
All right.
But
getting past that, let me introduce us. We are the Three Angry Men. I'm Jeffrey.
Duncan.
Oliver.
And let's get in. Like, we already started like 15 minutes in. Now talking about random shit. This gym shit bothers me. This is why I went to.
He's still on this thing.
No, the gym shit really bothers me because that's why I started paying for expensive gym for a while, and that shit was also not good because
because they were expensive. What?
Also,
partially. If it's expensive, you
it's expensive.
Like it should be worth the money.
It's expensive, but you also have them same motherfuckers there, but then they're a little bit richer, so they feel more entitled. So you get the girl that is not half naked, but she has a little bit more on, but she looks at you with twice the disgust that she probably looked at you.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why is this man here? Why is this black man in here in my white gym?
Yep.
That feeling.
So that's the issue.
Also that.
Well, he made it racial. That wasn't me.
He made it racial, definitely.
But Jeff won't do that.
No, but that's part of that. Yeah, but
was it necessary though?
It's fine. Let's start with the first of our actual topics, new music. It's a quiet day when it comes to new music that has been released.
That's crazy. I don't feel like there was a lot of music came out.
There was a lot of music, but nothing
good.
I mean, yeah, I want to say that.
That's what you.
I want to say that. Nothing that we really normally care about that much, except for we have Drake for All the Dogs. He did the Scary Hours edition. He also dropped an instrumental edition of that. Kanye West and Ty
instrumental of only the Scary Hours edition or of the whole album?
I think over the whole album.
Oh, I gotta hear that. Because that Virginia Beach beat is amazing. I would
think over the whole album. Let me see.
The Virginia Beach beat is amazing. Drake really going for them streaming games now. It's a little
I'm surprised. Was this album that underplayed for him?
I don't think it was.
Oh, by the way, Chris Brown also dropped that album.
Oh, yeah, he did.
11/11, yeah.
He did.
I didn't listen to it.
I'm not seeing the instrumental edition here. Oh wait, there's one more released here. No, I'm not seeing the instrumental edition here.
All right, let's talk about it,
man.
Not
on Spotify, at least. He did do the deluxe, yes. 6 new songs.
Everybody heard it?
Yes.
All of it?
No, I haven't heard.
What are all the new songs? Because I just went through it.
That's them, right there.
5 times.
Red Button.
Yeah.
Stories about right there. Disc 2. Red Button.
Disc 2. Okay.
Story About My Brother. The Shoe Fits. Wick Man. Evil Ways. Featuring J. Cole and You.
Yeah, I think I'll listen to all of them. But the one I've listened the most to, I think it's number 4 and 5. Wicked Man and Wick Man and Evil Ways.
Stories About My Brother is the one I had on.
Stories About My Brother is the one for me too.
I had that one.
I really like that one. And The Shoe Fits because it's nice and toxic.
He did go into his toxic ways here.
The Shoe Fits, bro. Oh, it's long too. I love it. 6 minutes.
Is that the one where
storytelling?
Yeah, okay.
Where he tells the story of the girl, Instagram, sucking dick on cam.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Miss Independent. Yeah.
Miss Independent.
Yeah.
He went off on those girls. He said in case you didn't get it from the previous album.
I'll be honest. That was very toxic.
Yeah.
I listened to it twice at the beginning, the first time, and I was like, he has issues.
He definitely has. This whole second.
I was gonna come in here and ask you guys this, but I don't want to make it a bigger topic.
We can talk.
When it comes to these artists, do we believe? Like, do you think he's saying, okay, that's the brand now, or do you think there's really something going on?
No, there's something going on.
There's
Definitely.
something
There's
going
really
on.
some shit going on. Y'all think some shit really going on. It's not just the brand.
100%.
It's both. He's playing it up for the brand, but there's something going on. The fact that he's playing the streaming game like this makes me already think there's something going on. The fact that he's rapping and talking like this, really, the Scary Hours tape was already something where you kind of tape where you felt like, okay, there's more going on than just you wanting to drop a Scary Hours tape. And this, after For All the Dogs, makes me 100% think like
people saying that he did this because of the backlash, especially led by Joe Budden, especially the critique. I find that debatable because I'm like, I don't know. So wait, so you saying because then I feel like some of these songs were made before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel? You think he made 6 songs right after this? These songs are very good.
Now there's some references.
It takes
to
time to make. There's one reference,
yeah.
so maybe that one song, or maybe that one line. Yeah, but to say that he made all 6 of these just in that time span, the album ain't been out for that long. I just don't believe that. I think some of them got J. Cole again. I think like some of them shit were already made.
Possible, yeah.
They might be leftovers that he chose were not in the style of the album because they're not. This is a different kind of sound than what the album was.
He rapping.
Yeah.
He rapping.
This is different. This is different.
I loved every single one of them. Some more than others, but I thought in general it was great.
It was very cool. Like I like the idea of this. Like give them more of a melodic style album, and then after that, just bars for a couple songs. You don't need 23 songs of this.
Well, this is the thing with the long albums.
I don't think so.
I feel like you could have taken off 6 songs.
What is this?
The Scary Hours bars,
I like
heavy storytelling.
Cool.
No,
I don't care.
Yes, you care. You like it, but
yes,
the streaming game would not like it. The reason why this works,
I don't agree with that.
I think the streaming game would not like it.
I don't agree with that. Like bars is coming back. Bars is coming back in style. I think if you see what Griselda and them men are doing, listen,
it's a subset that is a little bit more niche, a little bit.
He could have like, okay, because look, what I think is you could have taken these 6 songs. There's 6 songs on that original that you could put away. That you could put away.
More than 6 songs.
So you could replace. You could have replaced them with this. Oh, the album would have been fire then. Mm-hmm. Come on, fucking Bad Bunny, whatever that was. You could have taken that out, replaced that with Red Button.
Yeah.
Sexy Red, we didn't need her.
Yeah,
we didn't need Sexy Red. Come on, let's be honest. Go on.
I'm not. I'm with you.
And done this one instead, and would have been if he would have done that, it would have been because I did like the album, but these 6 songs are on a different level to me.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I don't get
why.
And especially like, I think he did listen to our critique. J. Cole, Drake, like the back-to-back thing.
You see, and I find that just the logistics of it doesn't make sense to me. Because that's no, I'm serious. Because it takes time.
Why would you now be able to do it and before?
No,
I'm saying they did. I think they did both songs already, and he put one on them.
Yes.
But then my question becomes. Then my question becomes: why did you choose the other one over this one?
Oh, come on, stop, Jeff. It's a number 1 hit. That's why. What are you talking about?
I don't care that it's a number. His part is horrible. It's
I want to come in here. I want to come in here. And
you're switching up?
I hated on it. I did. I came in here on camera, on mic, and I said that shit was horrible.
Horrible.
Let's do it a couple more times.
What you saw the video?
I saw the video.
You understood the vision.
When you get to the Kathleen,
you understood the vision.
The Kathleen,
you understood the vision.
Claudine, and they got the dog collars on. I was like, oh.
Okay, no.
Then drop the video immediately.
I think now you even go a little.
No, I liked it.
No.
The video was fire. They got my guy from The Office, Kevin. Let's talk about it.
Nah.
I see it. It makes more. I still don't love it. I still don't. No, I still don't love it. But it's better. It's better than when I first listened to it. But it's better than when I first listened to it. It's a really good video, and I get it a little bit now, a little bit more. You see what I'm saying?
Did you see the Messi and Ronaldo
reference? The chess? Yeah, lit.
It's a bunch of references.
Yeah, definitely. Michael Jackson, etc.
Yeah, the Spider-Man meme.
Yep.
I thought it was dope. See, that's Kevin from The Office.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great video. But yeah, when you give me these visuals, I go, oh, so this is the vibe. I understand. Still, I think it could have been a better
Honestly,
song.
that brings me. We may be talking too long about this thing, but that brings me to one more thing. Would this For All the Dogs album work better as like a visual album like Beyonce did before?
Yes, I think it would have been.
It's too many. It's too many songs for that to work.
Isn't this always the case? Like,
no, not always. This with Drake and with certain stuff he does and the way he does certain stuff. I wonder sometimes if making these things more visual from the start would help get people to understand what he's trying to do immediately.
And what do you mean by like visual? Like, are we talking about videos, etc.? Like taking people, the audience.
Like this. Like this is dope. This is fucking dope.
I think visual as in
very cool, yeah.
Taking the audience through a story of some kind, because he's clearly trying to tell a story in this album. But the story kind of gets muddled because of everything around it, which would have been prevented if he was very clear with what his story was. And I think something more visual and more direct immediately from the start would help. But then he did that kind of with the 21 Savage tape. The visuals of doing the fake covers and all that kind of stuff before the album came out, the music videos before that already solidifies in our mind, like, okay, this is what this is gonna be. This is going to be
vibe. What's the vibe going to be? Okay,
there was a vibe missing from
this. You
this.
could expect. Okay, everything. Okay.
There was a vibe, but that came from his timestamp song, and I think that gave the wrong vibe for what the album became to be eventually. So, because from that timestamp song, everybody was thinking, "Oh, it's going to be a Scary Hours kind of thing." It was not.
I see. No, okay, I see what you mean.
Maybe that's also why he's playing the streaming game now. He not that he fucked up, but he was maybe giving too much credence to us as listeners that we would understand what his vision is. And we needed maybe a little bit more information or help to get to where he was trying to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? Would all this work better if it was more of a visual album with videos before the songs came out?
Yeah, I mean, that shit is all that visual shit's for the birds, man. You're making videos, we're making music for TikTok, trying to go viral. You know, that's what people are trying to
do. That's what you think this album is? Music for TikTok, trying to get viral?
For a big part, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
For a big part, yeah. And then he's still trying to satisfy his legacy
My thing
fans.
is this man doesn't have to do that.
You want to beat Michael? You want to beat Michael, then maybe you do.
Yeah, we talked about this. He's petty.
I mean, you know.
He's petty. That's all. That's the answer to all of this shit. He's petty.
Petty. He's going for a particular goal. He's been very clear about what he wants to do. He wants to be the biggest superstar in this shit, and he's going for it. The hardest bar was the whole thing, you know, Taylor Swift, the only nigga I ever rated. He said that on Red Button.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said Taylor Swift, the only nigga I ever rated. The rest of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I get it.
I loved it.
I get it.
No, but speaking of bars, right? We have a we have a UK artist that dropped an album.
Which album?
Who I missed.
Did you guess? Like a white guy.
Aitch.
Aitch.
Yeah, cause I know you love Aitch.
Aitch.
So you say UK artist is white guy. I know it's Aitch.
Yes.
I think I'm obsessed with Aitch.
Aitch. No,
Aitch ain't got it, my guy.
Oh, he ain't
got it.
I thought you were.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry.
Aitch ain't have it like that.
No, hold on.
Is it EP or no?
No, go ahead.
Give me some time.
I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and let y'all do this.
I'm gonna give you some room because let's not. No. First, no. Before I give you room, before I give you room though, like, get this right. Put some respect on his name. But go on.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Aitch, look. He came out. He was hot. He had his thing going cool. But now, it's just not. It's not. Where's it at?
A little bit too pop.
Where is it at? It's not there. It's not there. It's not what
like
it was.
His flow is immaculate.
Yeah, but it's not there though, my dog. Like he ain't. Central C is the one right now. Central C took his spot. Central C took the thing
did.
he was
I don't mind.
supposed to be Central C.
I'm not mad at that.
He did.
He was
Central-
supposed to be Central C. Central C did what he was supposed to do.
I'm not mad at it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not mad at it. At all.
Central C has both the poppy and the more bar heavy
Yeah.
understream unlocked.
But the flow ain't even that different.
No,
It is
no.
different.
It's not.
What?
Similar.
not-
They do similar
It's
pockets.
similar.
Central C can do whatever song he does.
He's right.
What
No,
song can
no.
H rap that Central C couldn't do that type of thing? Stop it. Stop.
Have you? Wait. Have you?
Yes,
have you? Okay.
um,
Go back to his
Oh.
previous catalog.
I hate it when
H, I'm
people
talking
say
about
go
H.
back. I hate it when motherfuckers want me to go back. I'm not
Yes,
going back.
but just go back. Just go back. Just go back. Just go back.
Sin
Like,
got
you
him
could-
out of here. Sin got him out of here.
When was can you go to his discography?
No, this is what's about to be. Sin got him out of here. Just accept it. My guy Central C.
Let's see. Okay, so Close to Home. Let's see. Yeah, Close to Home. That whole album, Central C couldn't do.
Oh,
Polaris. Yes,
Oh,
Polaris.
please.
No.
Please.
I'm not even saying like in a way like in a spiteful or bad way. I'm just saying like the flows, the way he presented certain topics. Like Central C can't do that. Central C is good.
Let me tell you this.
I'm not saying Central C is
Let
bad.
me tell you this.
I'm a fan of Central C.
Let me tell
But I
you
mean,
this.
he's different. This is a completely different artist.
I'm gonna tell you this though. He can't do Sprinter. I can tell you that.
True. That's true.
And that's your problem. That's your problem.
What's the problem?
You gotta. Come on, man.
Have you ever heard of GCSD? GCSD. That song.
Nope.
Why are you doing this then?
It ain't Sprinter. Stop it. Why don't get the nigga? You
Aight,
can barely spell the song.
aight.
You can barely spell it. Now you want to come and tell me that shit? Fuck out of here.
All right, let's move on to
No, I'll
what
be
else
honest.
dropped.
I swear. I'm gonna be honest. Like Aitch,
I know.
you're
I know that's
overlooking
your
the
mans.
guy.
I know
man.
that's your
You're
mans.
overlooking the guy.
I
man.
got
You're
Central. I
overlooking
got
the guy.
Sin. I got Central C.
I'm with
I got
Aitch
enough.
all the way, man. I'm with Aitch all the way.
He ain't out rapping Central C.
Hmm?
He ain't out rapping Central C. Nah, you bugging.
No, he's a. In my opinion, he's a better artist.
Oh, that's completely nuts.
But Central C could be a better spitter, though.
I think
I'm gonna give him that.
I think that's crazy.
What?
I think that's crazy.
No, if you can go bar to bar with
Oh.
Dave, I think you've done well. But I mean, don't think.
Dave is that dude. Dave killed that. shit.
Couple things before we get out of music. Kanye West dropped a song with Ty Dolla $ign.
Why are you doing this?
Why
Yes.
Ass Vultures? I'm just going past it. We have the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style 30th Anniversary Edition.
Did I hear that correctly? Like he's putting,
It was an ad.
never mind.
It was an ad for something. One, we have Conway the Machine Koska and Skepta.
What would happen to you if you actually like, from let's say the age of 15 until you're 50, continued smoking, yeah,
Your dick stopped working.
and now all of a sudden you stop smoking? What will happen?
Dick probably start working again.
All right. We have Skepta, Ryder, and Dre Silk with 48 Hours EP. And Busta
Oh, yeah.
Rhymes has an album
And what you
called
say?
Blockbuster.
And what did you say about Skepta? Like he's a DJ now.
Oh, he's a house DJ now as well.
What do we think about this?
Please move on. Please move
Right,
on.
exactly. No. So wait, Oliver.
Stop
So
it.
get this. Don't get
Tell
this.
us,
Get
tell
this.
us.
Wait,
I
get
don't
this,
believe it.
Oliver,
I
get
don't want
this.
to believe that's true.
I was like, I thought he was joking.
He is not a house DJ now, Jeff. Stop it.
So you want to say Big Skepta, yeah, is a house DJ now.
Look,
Under the
stop.
name Mas Tiempo, together with Jammer. Mas Tiempo.
Like,
Mas Tiempo?
Mas Tempo. This is them. This is them DJ.
What? He's with the ski mask? What?
He's the one, with the ski mask and the chain.
Okay, we should stop. How are we?
He's pretty
allowing
decent.
this?
He's pretty decent.
No,
He's
how
pretty good,
are we
actually.
allowing this?
He's playing house?
House. Like the
This is disturbing.
a little
to
bit
watch.
more old school Chicago house kind of style, that kind of stuff. A little more, more classic kind of style, classic shit. Yeah. He's a DJ now. Or he DJs as well.
This looks really off.
Really?
I'm not going to play the audio because we will be flagged to death, but yeah. Man's a DJ. But he also raps.
Like even the
Occasionally.
movements are off.
The whole thing is very disturbing to watch. The whole thing's throwing me off.
I feel like people are paid to be there.
Yeah, dog. Like this whole situation.
Nah, this is something.
No, what is this? What is this
dude doing? Why am I watching this?
He's
So he makes house music now.
Yeah, as well. No, this is
a boiler room.
See, I blame dudes like you for this, Jeff.
Wow.
I want you to know that.
Fair.
I want you to know that this is your
No,
fault.
fair. Jeff.
Wow.
You do this.
This is
You
to
did
be honest, Jeff.
this is unprovoked.
Who the fuck is Jammer?
It's another rapper. Another UK grime rapper.
Yo, this rap shit is dead. These dudes are like, I'll do anything else. I'll go do DJ. I'll go do whatever else. I'll go act.
Yes. So that is what Skepta is doing. But he also dropped a tape, EP with Ryder and Drake. We have Fed You Up that dropped King Zoo.
I thought he was in prison.
I thought so as
Trafficking
well.
Traffic.
Yes.
And Unknown T dropped the song TBA. There's a couple things that happened music wise, but that's that. Yeah, that's our music section. Anything else?
Like you really want to skip the music, but okay.
You know, I don't want to talk about like. I assume people would expect us to talk about the Kanye shit. I'm good.
I got nothing on that.
No, I don't want to.
We talked about Drake enough. Like we had a whole episode about him, so I think that's also cool. So yeah, if there's anything else you want to mention around this, we can always do it. But I'm good.
Nope. No. Cool.
Then for our next one, we were talking about the Dutch elections that happened here.
The Dutch elections.
Our guy, his guy Wilders.
Stop. We're gonna dead that right now. You need to watch out. It's not my guy. I have no guys in politics. Okay, I don't even listen.
You one of them.
I don't have no guys. I don't support anybody.
Lightly.
The whole thing is a charade. But go ahead.
This guy.
The Dutch elections happened. The previous group that were in control lost quite a bit. You can see
Jeff, the previous party.
Sure. You can also intro this if you want to.
Okay. So the Dutch elections were just held. No, because come on.
Yeah.
The Dutch elections were just held.
Mm-hmm.
And for the former coalition we had before couldn't make a government, right? So they had new elections. And basically what happens is that the most notable far right-wing party, the Freedom Party, won by what I think you call it a landslide.
Definitely.
The previous party that used to be the biggest party lost a whole number of seats. The VVD, they lost a whole number of seats.
10, 11.
And the Freedom Party, which is a far right-wing anti-Islam party, right, won a whole bunch of seats.
Yeah. So with this,
and that's what people are talking about.
The country is in a little bit of an uproar. Half of them are extremely happy because I think he got almost half or a big number like that.
They said about 2.3 million people voted.
Yeah, that's not half. That's way less than half. But that's still a lot.
Well, if you do the math on how many people are allowed to vote, then you do the math on how many people actually voted. It's like 25%.
But you also
they said
have voted.
They said it was about 25% of people that voted for them, like a quarter, which is ridiculous.
It's insane
in a country that we don't have just two parties like some of these. We have a whole lot of parties. So they get 25%. That's a lot. That's a big number.
That's insane.
Yep. Yes. And now there's a conversation about the far right wing wave that's going through Europe.
Because he's not the first one.
I heard Brussels is shook.
Brussels is very shook.
European Union is shook because they're like, oh, this dude is going to be a problem.
In their party program, there is a specific section very clearly lined out that they want to get out of the European Union at some point.
Nexit.
That their goal is at some point to step out. Doesn't matter if it's now or later, they just want less Europe. That's how they feel about it. A lot of these right-wing parties have somewhat agreed amongst themselves that the European Union is part of the problem for all their worries or all people's worries.
Them, right?
Most of them.
Not all of them.
Most.
Yeah.
So he won.
The country's in an uproar.
Now everybody form a coalition.
Everybody on the left is stressing.
They have to understand because they have to form a coalition still.
Okay.
And these other parties, this is important.
Yeah.
These other parties said, "Yo, we're not rolling with dog. So now
yes,
they have to figure out how they're going to form a coalition without him. But it's going to look crazy because he did win, which really means
about a quarter or more.
a lot of people do want him to run and to be prime minister. That's really what it means.
In
So now you have to sort of
in
circumvent
basic
that.
terms, the Netherlands is fucked.
That's
Or
not
at
true.
least
That's not true.
the Dutch politics scene is fucked.
All of the political scenes is fucked.
Yeah, you cannot go around this dude.
I still think we're doing better than the Americans. They have to beefing
fuck.
over TikTok videos and shit. It's like, your daughter's on TikTok. Okay. They did that.
In everything we're doing better than Americans did.
That's also not true. You need to watch out.
That's
Jeff always
true.
gotta say wild shit.
Nah.
Just Trey.
Third world countries.
Produce your man. Just saying. Oh,
He's stressing.
Jesus Christ.
He's sweating. He didn't want to do this to begin with.
My Lord. Listen, my issue with you dudes is,
I'll go.
let's get to the smoke. Y'all said
Go ahead, man.
the only reason, and you gonna talk, I'm gonna come to you, right? Y'all said the only reason he won is because he made his policies milder.
That is an
No,
analysis.
so
that's not what I
reason.
said.
That's not the only reason.
That's not what I said.
That's both what you do.
No, that is the analysis.
You both fake.
That's
You
the
both fake.
analysis.
You both fake.
Can I give?
I don't
can
agree.
give- can
I don't
give you
fully
more-
agree
can
with
I
this
give you more-
analysis.
You said that.
Can I
You
give
go.
you a
It's
little
cool.
more context?
Let him
Okay,
speak.
It's cool.
So
He's finally
one of
speaking.
the reasons. Okay, one of the reasons, indeed, yes, is that he's a little milder. That's one.
He's
of
going
them,
to
right?
keep it very.
There's another
business
one.
on brand.
There's another reason why he why a lot of Dutch people actually voted for him is because you have a right-wing movement in Europe and in the world just in general, and you have this like with the same stance, with the same ideas, etc. And because of the growth in
Right-wing.
the right-wing politics,
Yeah.
His stance and his views are seen as a lot more acceptable and milder. At the same time, the Dutch people actually needed in this, in this economy and the way they're currently living, they want more security. They want more of a protectionist, party that actually comes up, focuses on what they want, Dutch people first, instead of immigrants first. This is the perfect party to facilitate that.
according to them.
That's what I was saying.
According to
You
them.
don't think they are?
What?
You don't think they are?
They probably are. If the question is, will they be able to do anything or do the things they say they want to do? Is a whole other kind of.
My thing is this.
Yeah. They are the party that rightfully states what that specific group of people want.
Look, man, I was watching an interview. This British guy was interviewing a Dutch political analyst of some sort.
When was this? Yesterday? Today?
I watched it today. And he was saying, like, look, we see the Netherlands as pretty liberal. So what happened?
Oh,
Hey, hold on.
they
hold
fuck
on.
up there.
She said it, but she said it really well. She said, listen, we're not. And what she said was, she said the Netherlands is not Amsterdam. You have Amsterdam where he lost. He didn't win almost
You have
anything.
Amsterdam and Rotterdam.
But
Those
then,
two.
no, a couple, she mentioned Utrecht, also she mentioned a couple cities.
Yeah.
But if you look at the rural areas,
Not.
he killed that.
Nah.
Limburg, he fucking bodied that. Bodied it. And listen, man, y'all want to, not let people farm, do all this other shit.
I heard that one.
They tired of it.
I heard that one a couple
They tired
times.
of people tired of it. People tired of it. People tired of the not folk. The fuckery. Also, you had a bunch. My big thing was also it's a bunch of amateurs up there. You have
100%.
The prime minister,
They're
who
all
was
new.
the oldest. He's the longest running prime minister in the European Union. Mark Rutte. He's been the
Yeah.
longest one. That's
Yeah.
the same dude. He left power vacuum at that party, which was the biggest party. They put some new girl up there. I can't even spell her name, right? Then they went and got the Labour Party. No,
Yeah.
let me do it.
Yeah.
They got the Labour Party, right? And the Green Party. They fucking mishmashed them to get out of nowhere. You got one dude that we don't know pulled up with a new party all of a sudden at the last minute.
And
right?
somehow he has 20 seats.
And somehow
and
he
all
gets
shit.
20 seats because, his haircut is nice or whatever it is, right?
No.
And then,
What they say is he's trustworthy,
okay.
but he
cool,
just arrived.
Cool. And then you got,
He has a track record. Though.
and then the rest of that, he does. I know he has,
Somewhat,
I know
yeah.
I know who he is. I know who he is.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is still that party is some new shit.
Yeah, true.
And you sitting there saying, oh, I don't know if I want to be prime minister. I'm not sure.
That's wild.
That
How can you
hesitation
go
shit,
like
we don't
a
have
month
time.
of elections?
Dog, We ain't got time for all that hesitation, all that soft shit that you be on. We can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So you have a bunch of amateurs up there with a 25-year veteran, arguably the best. I'm not pro his policy.
Then you got like 10 to 15 smaller parties that don't do shit.
Nobody knows them.
Nobody cares about them.
Nobody knows them.
They be interfering with everything.
But hold on. You got a 25-year veteran politician. In my opinion, I don't agree with his policies, but if you're talking about the art of debating, argumentation, and speech, I don't think there's anyone up there now, at least. There used to be, but now ain't nobody up there that can do anything with him. I watched the debates. He made them look like fucking children.
Yeah.
They couldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
I watched the debates. He made them look stupid. They couldn't talk to him.
No, I have a problem with him.
Get
I have a problem with him.
him.
Like the Green Left, Labor Party, that combination, they fucked up by getting him from somewhere out of a hole somewhere in the European Union offices to get. There's another dude there that has been with with Wilders for as long as Wilders has been there. Where was he? Klaver, I'm talking. Yeah, he knows how to do that shit. He's talked to him before.
I don't know why something happened. Because Rutte left and a bunch of people said, yo, dog.
Yes, I'm leaving now. Yeah.
I'm out.
It was.
He's retired. It's a max
in
exodus.
that sense, you're right. They gave it to him. Everybody gave it to him.
And then my guy, Thierry Boutet from the not my guy.
Oh, he got hit twice.
He got cooked
twice. I'm sorry. Like
his whole campaign, his whole momentum stopped after
twice.
The first cooked this dog.
First time.
That's the thing. Like
you saw that video?
Dutch politics is getting different because see, this is what I'm saying. These Dutch politicians, they think they can just go walk around safely. That time, yo, dog. That stuff is over with. Y'all need to get security.
That first time when he was in Belgium with the umbrella, that nigga was just standing there and just bump.
The first one with the umbrella was
The second time with the beer bottle, 2 times. This dude got 2 licks in.
Okay, but listen, how you get cooked twice? Like, that's what I want to know. Because they smacked you once.
No,
how did you not?
My ultimate question.
Now I need to get security.
No, my ultimate question is, after the first time, you decide, all right, let me stand behind the bar with people around me and just do some beers. Just let me make some beers for some people, and then you get hit twice.
Get security.
On your head.
Though. You need to stop. You're not built like that.
That's wild.
Get security.
I'll be honest though, like
you want to go on.
I don't want to get into the conspiracy bag, but I was like, is this going to hurt his campaign, or is this going to help?
Stopped him.
It stopped it.
It stopped him.
Because I thought like, okay, this is attention.
Motherfucker had a concussion. Damn near.
After that, he was trying to answer a couple questions.
You see him, bro? Bop! Like you heard it. It was like
we should not be laughing.
Flat on the top of his head, bro. On his head. That dude did that with that dude waited out there for 9 hours.
He was standing there.
Boom. He came from the Ukraine, bro. On a bike.
We should not be laughing.
Yo, dog. If I come all the way from the Ukraine on a bike with my umbrella.
Where did this bike come from?
This is my version of the story. If I come all the way from the Ukraine with an umbrella just to knock you in the head.
Oh, God.
This is all my ancestors in this umbrella.
What bothers me is that man
Stop Putin, no fascism. Bam! The dude went, yo.
He was standing there. The video starts. The video starts and he's just already there.
Mad long. Meditating. He timed it. It's crazy.
They're trying to enter a building and this man is just standing there still.
Crazy. Cook
and
this dude. Bam. Cook this dude. Yo, you need to retire.
The beer stuff, the beer bottle one is also hilarious to me. Like,
that's vivid.
This dude was standing next to him also for a while. Both times. The dude is just there. And then just a beer bottle and just bop, bop.
Okay, but I'll be honest, like, all jokes aside, this is not correct, though. Like,
no, it's not.
No. Be the voice of reason. No, be clear. We're not sending a message that this is okay.
It should not be happening.
Of course
like, a politician should not be
but get security.
Yes. No.
But get security, seriously.
Let's talk about the security, though. Like, the first time, cool.
No,
it has never happened though. Like in his.
Oh, him. Okay,
him, right? So
Wilders has been protected for decades.
Yeah, he got locked.
No, he got good ones though. Like he got serious ones.
Yeah,
but they ain't coming to him with an umbrella. That's the
exactly
the people that come to him. They ain't using no umbrella. They come with something different. So
they coming with knives, guns.
That shit is different. That shit is different. He on a list, right?
Yeah,
Wilders on a list.
He's
on several hit lists.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fatwa. Yeah, seriously. No, sir, I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure. He's on several lists of like, if you see
he's
him.
being guarded 24/7.
Yeah.
24/7.
He's definitely not going to go.
I just don't understand.
He's not going to go outside the Netherlands.
Yes, he does it all the time.
He does.
No, in the sense like he's not going to do the things, rock freely like Rutte.
Oh, no. He isn't going to be on a bike.
Fuck
No,
Rutte
no,
and his
no,
bike
no.
shit, man.
Rutte and the bike, he got all kinds of...
I hated that every time he was on a bike, everybody said, yo, look at him on the bike again.
He got the
He's
motherfuckers.
amazing.
He got
I
the
liked it.
motherfuckers covert.
Yeah.
Biking behind him and shit.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, I hated make him look normal and shit. That dude was everything except normal for what he did to this country.
Oh, okay. And then we reel it back because this is where
Yeah.
Jeff gets a little excited.
No.
All right.
No.
The point is,
Yeah,
the guy won because he's a household name, so I think. And all these other people are amateurs. But also all that shit that you said.
I'm not interested, but what is interesting is this right-wing movement and all of Europe. How long do y'all think the European Union survives? Or
I
if
think
it
it'll
survives?
last. I think it'll last.
If the Netherlands gets out at some point in like a couple
I
countries,
don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think anybody's going anywhere. I think all that shit's bullshit.
I think it's going to be very difficult to make it happen. But if one of these countries manages to do this,
No, ain't nobody going nowhere.
again,
The UK did it. They all fucked up. It didn't work.
they are.
It did
No,
them.
it was the perfect. No,
it did them no good.
It was the perfect example of what happens if you do exit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're still struggling.
They
They are
got
still
up and then all of a
struggling.
sudden, they fucking prime minister became a school teacher
There you
who
go.
didn't know what she was doing, cheating on her husband while she up there.
They had like 3 prime ministers in like half a year or something.
Then she said, "Yo, you see
I'm
this?"
trying to ignore him.
Then you, no, hold on, wait.
Let it go.
Then she said, "Yo, dog, no, but how you gonna be like a whole British prime minister? Then in 45 days you out because you said, you see this pound? You see what I'm gonna do to this economy? Just flush it. Why not?
That's wild.
Because you listening to some other stupid dude. That finance minister that she had,
Yes.
some dude. I knew it because he had the bald spot with the glasses. The dude that she had, what's his name?
I don't know.
She had the British, the dude, your dog. It was crazy. We act like we just brushed past that as if that didn't happen.
We
as
really
if
brushed that
as
back,
if a
man.
woman didn't just come up there, British Prime Minister of the UK, and just said, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna just fuck this whole thing up in 45 days. Good luck." And she just dipped after that, while fucking some other dude, while she has a husband. People, nobody said anything. She just fucking some other dude.
Yeah, no. Everybody let that go.
And
yeah.
then when,
After that, there was another one that was for short.
When asked, is oh well, my bad. I'm sorry. That's all she said.
Wow.
Can you trust a world leader, right, that cheats on their partner?
No. They probably all
Would
do,
you
though.
still vote? But see, either if you're smart enough to hide it, it tells you
one
something
that
about your
what
intelligence.
overtly does. Yeah. I get what you answer.
How you want me?
If someone's running for office and it comes out that they've been unfaithful to their partner, would you still vote for them? Yes or no? Simple question.
Like so in
Yo,
human.
dog, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm good on you.
You are terrible.
I'm good on you.
So research has been
Fuck out
conducted
of
on
here,
this
yeah.
exact
Alright,
topic.
what's the next thing?
Research has been conducted
shut up.
on this
What's the next
exact
thing?
topic.
OpenAI. They have been in.
Sam Altman, OpenAI, ChatGPT.
That has also been the weirdest.
You have to lead this one because I'm not all the way off.
Yeah, no.
together on
The
this
Sam Altman OpenAI shit is hilarious as well for different reasons. Because somewhere beginning last week, we were not recording. They announced, or OpenAI, the board of OpenAI announced, like, yeah, Sam Altman is gone. He's out.
Before you continue,
He was fired. Yeah.
Like, I feel like all these tech guys have the
Look the
same
same?
name.
Oh,
Both. They look
Yeah,
the same and
and
they have the same name.
names,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is this? Like
They're
do
the same
like,
dude. They're the same prototype dude.
same type of dude, yeah. They're all
Same
in a group
prototype.
chat somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all know each other. You know
They
that,
all
right?
dress the same.
Yo, y'all should have
They
to
went to
read-
schools
Have y'all ever
together?
read? I'm not going to go on the whole thing, but have y'all ever read? I told y'all guys years ago to read Peter Thiel's 0 to 1.
No, I've been meaning to read that
You
one.
have to read that. It explains a lot of this. All them niggas started at the same thing.
Yeah.
They all,
'Cause
they all started.
He's also part of the Teal group together with Musk.
He's not direct, but he's adjacent.
Yeah.
It's like I'm serious. Like it's like a
because he was at PayPal or something. Altman.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah.
He started. So what he is mainly known for is Y Combinator, which was a startup incubator in Silicon Valley for ever since Silicon Valley pretty much started.
Yeah.
He would have this incubator where new startups would come to, and
he was the CEO of that at some point.
He was the founder and CEO of it. It was his. He was the inventor. That was his thing. Y Combinator.
Yeah.
And what startups would do is they would come there, and he would give you advice and guidance on how to get your startup to the next level in exchange for some shares in it. It's like a very unique form of venture capital.
Yeah.
Right? Where a lot of these venture capital companies, they give you money, but they also give you guidance and advice and counseling. A lot of times they would call him and his incubator to do that part. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
And by doing that, he became one of the biggest names and staples in that whole space because every new startup would go through him. I think Uber, Airbnb all went through his.
He probably has stakes in most, if not all.
Yeah. No, dude's mad rich. Dude is disgusting rich. Fuck you talking about? He said this AI shit. I don't need money.
He started OpenAI together with a group of other researchers, and their goal was to create. They saw the development of AI and thought, okay, this is happening in such a way that we're not comfortable with. We're not comfortable with private companies having the sole say of what AI is going to be and how it's going to look like. We want an open source, non-profit organization to, at the same time as the companies, create their version of AI and have safeguards placed on it and basically make sure that AI goes in the right way according to them. So they made a think tank or a group in that kind of fashion. That formed into OpenAI, the company that we know now. That also is a nonprofit, but as well a for-profit company in a weird construction that is interesting. But the board appoints the CEO for the for-profit company, but is part of the nonprofit. The nonprofit board said, "Yo, Sam, you need to get the fuck out."
Are you sure that's how it went? The nonprofit board told him to go.
The nonprofit board said that.
All right.
Because he is basically CEO of, I think, both, but mostly the reason or the alleged reason that people are talking about online and like The Verge and other sites is that he was too focused on being a for-profit entity.
Yeah, because
ChatGPT, DALL-E, and everything.
That's his background.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
He was making too much money. That's it in a gist.
Because is this company already
public or something?
No. Is this company still in debt?
In debt? What do you mean in debt?
All these companies are in debt.
Profitable. I mean, just profitable.
I think they might be.
They're already profitable.
I think they might be. Well, I don't know. It's tricky because they have revenue because people do pay on multiple ways. So I pay personally. I pay for ChatGPT subscription. So I've heard a lot of people do. I don't know exact numbers, but it's like you're talking like I think it's like millions of people do. And then you have also the API. That's I think where they make the most money. Where other companies basically use their API to be able to provide ChatGPT features in their app.
That's where Microsoft comes in.
That's where Microsoft comes in, and you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
So that makes money. So we know they have a revenue stream. However, I have also been made to understand that the cost of operating this stuff is very high. It's very expensive.
That's why they needed
to run a large language model that efficiently. That does it costs a lot of money.
It never crashes, etc.
Yeah. So it might be.
Yeah, they might be
not
even
be profitable. You're right. Yeah, they might not be profitable.
But that's how the whole system because they have
it's
these
normal,
large.
By the way, like the first 10, 15, 20 years, like to not be profitable. 20 years
or never.
For some of these companies, for some
or never profitable, like WeWork.
Exactly because of because of these large language models, they needed to have money, and that's why they opened up a for-profit. They were planning to be a non-profit.
That's what he said. He said that.
Elon was on the board or part of the organization
he started it. He gave it, funded it.
Yeah, he funded it.
To a degree.
And when they, at some point, Elon said, "Yo, I like where you guys are going. Just give this shit to me."
Elon.
Yeah, just give the whole thing to me. I'll make it part of my Tesla, Twitter, SpaceX group of companies, and I'll run it as CEO of that as well. And they said, "Nah, we don't want that." And he took all his money out. That's why he's pretty bitter about everything that's happening there. But that is what happened there. And that group of board fired him early last week. I think that was on a Monday or something.
They fired him out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out all of the tech world in a frenzy.
Everybody's stressing because everybody's building shit on this right now. What happened then afterwards is some of the most interesting things I've seen in Silicon Valley company things for a while.
I see a twinkle in your eye. Like you're
no, this is hilarious.
Jeff is in his bag.
This is hilarious.
No, hold on. Clear out. Step aside.
Yes.
Because this is Jeff. Jeff is in his bag.
Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
So literally the next day, somehow they're in talks of bringing him back again. And I think the same day or a couple of days after, almost 2/3, 3/4 of the company employees said, yo, if he's going, we out. That's all your people, all your tech gone. And at the same time, almost immediately or like in a couple hours, Microsoft said, yo, you know what you can do, Sam? Come to us, build what you did at ChatGPT or OpenAI, build that for us, and then we have it in-house. So they were going to lose their biggest client as well that was giving them the most money. So the board at some point realized they made a mistake. They did not explain to anybody that why they were firing him. We still don't know the real reason.
What exactly was the role? Is that what Microsoft said? Because the CEO, I remember the CEO of Microsoft made a very specific move, and that was the move.
I know they were
going to hire him. They were saying, listen, you can come over here.
There was two specific moves. The first move was right after he got fired. They said, we were not informed about this as investors.
They have a $10 billion investment in this company.
Yes.
Right?
They were not. Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, came out and said we were not informed about this, so that's the problem. First off, and second of all, we want Sam there. We support Sam. Sam Altman is our guy,
and that's the part I'm trying to get a little bit of a better understanding on. Is like if they have a $10 billion investment, you'd think that they'd be on the board.
Yeah,
but I heard that apparently there's a lot of VCs
because it's a nonprofit
that are not on the board. But it is okay
because it. That is the weird structure I was talking about. The for-profit part, they are all customers of the for-profit company. They're not part of or customers or involved in any way of the nonprofit. That is a separate company entirely that controls that for-profit company.
I'm telling you, man.
So that scheme made it so that because everybody on that board is not investors or involved with money at all. They're researchers.
The older I get, the more I study this type of shit, I'm just like, dog, it's really just about who you know and what you know.
Yes.
These dudes they just do whatever they want. Just make up. Oh, so check this out. We're going to start a non-profit company. Yeah, see this? That makes money. That's what we're going to do.
Somehow.
And we're just going to, it's like, you just, come on, dog. you just do whatever you want now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is what they do, and this is how they have done it.
So now he's back.
Yes, after like a couple of days of struggles or somehow, the whole board got fired, and he's back in.
They got him out of there. They got the board out of there.
What is even funnier is
who fired the board?
He basically made a deal with them like, "Yo, I'm coming back, but when I come back,
you have to leave.
Y'all have to leave because y'all fired me for weird reasons." And they accepted. They couldn't do anything. The whole company is gone.
The whole company said, "Yo, dog, we're not working here."
Your whole company was about to go to Microsoft and become a Microsoft company.
This dude that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude played this game so well, and that it really shows you that it pays to establish yourself, right?
Yeah.
Well, you have that much power to where the whole company, like his co-founder president quit immediately as soon as they fired him. Then I'm also not going to work out, right? I think they said like 2/3 of the employees signed. Also, I'm done. Bring him back.
If you bring him
we'll
back,
give you 10 days. If you don't bring something like that, they give him a deadline. If you don't bring him back, I'm out. I'm also leaving. Right? Then Microsoft said, okay, well, and I think they just did not do that math at all. They didn't calculate that. Didn't expect that.
They really went. It seems like they really went for the nonprofit idea of we're gonna make AI safe, and we feel that this guy's not making AI safe. He's being too much of a money hungry person, in their opinion. So we are going to fire him, and that backfired on them completely.
It's a demonstration of very strong and effective leadership, I think, to a degree.
Yes.
And establishing yourself, playing your cards right. Yeah, the Microsoft Connect. He's a Silicon Valley staple. I mean, what you thought was going to happen?
It's a wild. This took 4 days.
You want to come fire me from my company? I ain't Steve Jobs.
The first reports were on November 18th.
Yeah,
November 22nd, he's back. 4 days.
Trying to fire me from my company.
That's wild. Like, yeah, everybody for a while was wondering, like Oliver says, What is going to happen to ChatGPT?
Yeah, what happened
DALL-E?
in the meantime? Like,
It was up.
Oh no, they were releasing
They put out
stuff.
new features and shit.
Yeah, they're releasing new
Shit
features.
is fire too.
It's amazing. It's,
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like I be doing my work with it. If you got Excel, it can do all your data analytics and Excel files for you. You can upload files in it now.
Microsoft came out with Copilot in the
Upload
meantime.
a file to it and just say, yo, dog, like from this Excel file, take everything from this column and put it in that one, and it'll do it.
Yeah, no. Microsoft came out with that's good. Microsoft came out with new features in their programs as well. ChatGPT itself got the feature to look at certain stuff.
Images, even.
Yeah, images. This happened in the last couple of days while he was being fired.
Right, yeah.
That's how effective this company is to a degree. Like, it's wild. For me, the interesting thing about this is like we have like OpenAI might be one of the more powerful companies that we have now, because apparently this man by himself might be one of the most powerful people in tech right now. Because
he always was. That's the thing. He was just a behind the scenes dude. He was one of the Machiavellian dudes. He was behind the scenes, and if you knew, you knew. If you knew anything about Silicon Valley, you know. I know his name because I'd looked into it. I read the book and stuff. Then you know who he is. If you're not into tech like that, then you might not know who he is. Now everybody knows because of the ChatGPT thing. But before, if you were into tech, he was one of them. You had to go through it seriously. Like you had to, he was like that. like why come? You had to go through him. You want to do some tech startup thing? Go do your incubator over there with him. See what he says. He's gonna come back, tell us how he feels, and then we gonna look. That's what was happening.
I'm just waiting. Like,
that's what was happening. That's who he was.
For me, what becomes interesting about this here is their goal for OpenAI was to create a general purpose AI. So an AI that just knows everything and can answer everything. And their goal, their idea now is that ChatGPT is the closest thing towards that. He has now all the runway to do whatever the fuck he wants. His board is gone. It's going to be a couple. Microsoft is going to come into the board, and it's going to be him, his co-founder, and like
but
a
you
couple
sure
more
about
people.
that? So the nonprofit board is gone.
Yeah.
There's just so it's a for-profit company now.
They still have the structure.
Probably not.
They still have the structure. So now there will be Microsoft will have a seat on the board, and there will be a couple other people appointed. They have appointed an interim board for the next couple months, where a new board is being chosen.
I'm telling you, we have to start a tech startup and just tell stories.
Just finesse.
How great it is. I'm telling you, man.
Just finesse.
Just be like, yo, dog.
This is wild. Yeah, this is like in tech, this was the biggest thing, biggest hype. Like, people were just shocked because nobody is willing to explain anything.
Because you don't see CEOs get fired off of shit that's successful. You see them get fired when some shit that's not working out.
Speaking of things that aren't working out.
What?
Speaking of things that aren't working out or haven't worked out, your good friend.
Motherfucker, you introduce a topic for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, you never introduce. Why it's always the two of us?
Go ahead. This is because it's your guy. Don't make me you introduce. I'm gonna tell your story. I'm gonna snitch on you.
Wow.
Yes.
Go.
Your guy.
Okay,
Go.
First of all, I don't see. We've been friends this long. I don't see you doing that. Okay.
I'm
I don't
so
see
sick
you
of you.
doing
You went
that.
to Colombia for 2 weeks and now.
I did not. I was here.
Sure.
We saw the business class. We saw the business class drinks. You think you got money now?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
CZ, Binance. Come on, go.
No, not that one.
Who are you talking about?
WeWork.
Oh, but Binance is your thing.
No, Binance.
You brought us to Binance.
No, but forget the Binance. I want the work. I want to talk about the works.
WeWork, those who don't know, went bankrupt. I think now about a week ago or so. And there's been a lot of talk. I watched a lot of several breakdowns of what happened with the company. The company has been sort of failing for a long time. And then with COVID, because it's a short-term office rental company. So it's a company where people, entrepreneurs, freelancers, can rent office space for short periods of time, not having to go into a lease of like 5 years or something, but being able to basically rent out an office space on a month-to-month basis and then very easily be able to get out of it. And that was the business model, the short-term office rental space.
Okay, so what went wrong?
COVID was a big one.
Significant.
People couldn't go there anymore, and that's what really put the nail in the coffin. But really what a lot of people pointed out that I thought was interesting was that the whole thing was a front from the beginning. That the whole thing so the whole thing basically, it's a short-term office rental company. This already exists in the world of real estate, where you have these bigger companies that buy up office space, commercial real estate, right? And then they rent it back out to individual entrepreneurs that want to rent it for shorter periods of time. So they didn't buy it for like a lease of like 5 years, 10 years. And then they just rent it out to people who want office space sometimes they'll do like a yearly basis or something like that. But they did it like monthly. So that's something where people explain that
what makes his concept better or greater than the other ones?
That is the key question. The answer from all the information that I gleaned was nothing. Absolutely.
Which is the perfect way to start a company.
Absolutely nothing. And that was the problem.
So you're telling me, probably, like, I think we've had this conversation. You said SoftBank. You named like big ass investors, and you want me to believe that he convinced all of those smart individuals that this was the concept to go for.
Yes.
This sounds like
how?
Yes.
This sounds like one of them Netflix documentary type shit.
First, I watched a legit doc on it on YouTube. My guy from the Plain Bagel YouTube channel about finance, business, economics. He did a video on it, and Patrick Boyle also a video channel where he talks about finance, business, economics. I watched that one too, and very good breakdown. So go watch that if you want to watch that. If you want a better breakdown, but basically, they pointed out that what he did is a couple things. First off, so it's something that already exists, and the problem is that it's a business model that has very thin margins in the sense that the upfront costs are very high. It costs a lot of money to buy commercial real estate. You have to furnish it, all this other stuff, right? And then you have to manage the tenants and all that stuff. So it's a lot of costs, and then the money you make off of it is not that much. Like it's not like tech companies where the cost of acquiring a new customer is very low. Right? Because you have an economies of scale where basically if Facebook gets another user, it doesn't cost them, one user costs them almost nothing to acquire. Just someone makes an account and that's it. But if you're doing that with physical real estate, it's space that you have bought that you're now renting out. The cost of acquisition is a lot higher. So it's not supposed to be this thing that would have the valuation that it had at a certain point. It was a unicorn, billion-dollar tech startup, one of the biggest ones that hadn't gone public yet. But anyways, the point is...
For good reason now.
Yeah, but it gets wild. So this dude, he starts out basically where he has this idea because he was renting out his office space, right, to some other people, some other entrepreneurs that he wasn't using. And then he starts this company. And the story goes that he talked to some dude who was some rich guy who was looking to invest in something. And the person asked him, what do you think companies work? And he just said, 45 mil. And dude was like, bet. Invested in it.
Nah.
$45 million value. I swear down. Now, context is that this company started somewhere in the early 2010s, in the middle of the Silicon Valley Web 2.0 startup boom. Yeah. Very low interest rates. Money was flowing. Motherfuckers was throwing money in all sorts of startups, everything that can move. Yeah. And this dude, from everything I've seen, is a big time finesser, right? Okay, so he gives these big speeches about the future and world, and we're gonna create increase people's consciousness and all that shit. So, anyways, he's a great salesman.
Yeah,
he branded it this way and sold. He really sort of figured out that if you can do the Steve Jobs imagery without the Steve Jobs work, you can still make it work. And that's how he sort of blew this thing up, right? By just getting bigger, and the company wasn't making that much profit or even any profit at a certain point, but he just kept selling it, right, to investors who just kept wanting to be.
And they just kept dropping money. That's wild.
Yeah.
And then Silicon Valley.
The leader. So a notable one
annoying how much money they dropped.
A notable one who took it to billions was I forget it, Mayoshi Son. I think I'm saying it that way. The CEO of SoftBank, who met him. I think he said that he saw something in him,
he saw something.
He saw something.
I hate it. I hate when they say that.
He said that because this is a guy. First of all, he's a guy who's also made a lot of very bad investments and has lost a lot of money. Right? But the joke
he sees all shit often.
The joke with him is he's invested in a bunch of bullshit. I think he invested in one company that Patrick Ball talked about it, where it was robots who make pizzas, like wild shit. So he's down for it. He was also an investor in FTX.
Okay.
SoftBank.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they also invested in FTX. So just to give you a context.
That's even more annoying.
Now, why does this dude so rich in the first place?
Idea then, but okay, go ahead.
This is one of them dudes who gave Jack Ma from Alibaba 20 mil early.
Yeah.
That was his one bet. That was one of his bets that was correct. That's why he has all this money.
You don't have to be right once.
One time.
And that's where he got most of his money.
From then on,
one time.
He's like, cool. So I think he gave this dude like he was Adam Newman, the CEO and founder of WeWork. They tell us so he was talking to him and he was telling him what he wanted to do, and he was even like, dude, you need to go bigger and ask for even more money. Crazy wild shit. Fast forward, basically, you should watch the content. People explain blah blah. But basically, the point is, eventually, what they did is they wanted to go public.
Yeah.
Right. And that's where it got interesting. So they wanted to do an IPO. To do an IPO, you have to do a filing to the SEC, right? And show the balance sheet and show the numbers.
You have to show them the books, yeah.
The books, right?
No money.
Were the
great.
most, no.
I know.
Were the most ridiculous shit people had ever seen. This dude, first of all, it had a weird quote in there about we want to raise global consciousness, some other weird shit. Motherfuckers like, okay, that's not how it works. Then on the balance sheet, I think it showed that they had all these debts. But it also showed that one of the debts that the company had was to Adam Newman himself. They owed him money. Because what he had done is he had bought some of the real estate in his own name.
True. That's true.
And then sold it to his own company.
Yeah.
So the company that he owns owes him about $300 million, which is a massive conflict of interest. He also trademarked the word we and sold it back to his own company for about 6 M's.
So he's just making money.
But the wildest part isn't even that. The wildest part is you have to do a filing to the Security Exchange Commission of the United States to see if your company can go public, right? Mm-hmm. All right. This is a financial document, right? It's a serious document with legal implications.
Yes.
His wife is a hippie. She take a look at this and she said, nah.
I don't believe it.
Too many numbers, too many words. I want a picture book in there. So they go do a photo shoot. She goes call photographers.
Is this on the doc?
Google it.
This on the doc?
Google it.
No,
what do I need to Google?
Open it.
Google it. I swear down. I have to
see this.
They go do a picture book and they put it in the SEC filing. The SEC come back and says, yo, dog, like, what are we supposed to do with this thing? So they sent it back to ask for further clarification. They couldn't give clarification. And then eventually they got rejected. The IPO got rejected. But then later on, they did it anyways by way of a SPAC. There's images of it online. I don't know if you could go to, because there's a lot of things here, but I don't know if you'll find it here. But if you look up,
just images.
It's SEC.
Yeah.
It's SEC.
Yeah.
There you are.
This.
Yeah, these things right. Yeah. This is it. The We Company. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is the filing. This is it.
This is a government document.
Look. There's
good.
more images. There's like a whole photo book at a certain point.
It looks appealing.
My dog. This ain't what we doing.
How many $1 million company is this supposed to be? Look at the picture book and shit here.
Yeah, here. Like, look, come on.
This is
dog.
Wild.
I like the way it looks.
Is this an advertisement or is this like...
It's so unprofessional. It's you're supposed to send us financial report, not this shit. Oh, man.
I see numbers.
My dog.
I see percentages.
She picked out the paper.
What do you mean she picked out the paper?
She picked out the paper. It had to be a certain type of paper.
This looks like an advertisement case study book. Kind of.
Does Dropbox even exist anymore?
Yes.
But eventually, so dude, she would like fire people because she didn't like their energy. She was onto some weird shit.
Oh, she had control.
Oh yeah, Yeah, eventually she was in the thing. She's one of the founders now. People saying low key, she might have been the mastermind behind the thing. You see these hippie girls. Anyways.
Careful there.
Eventually.
This girl.
Yeah, that's her. Had him tweaking.
I've seen her before.
Of course you have. Of course you have. She one of them. Oh, that's what the thing was. She's related to Gwyneth Paltrow, the actress.
And she's also...
That's like her cousin and shit.
And she's also a weirdo.
Is she or is he?
And early in...
Is she or is he related to her?
She is, and he is by way of her, his wife.
Okay.
It's like her cousin or something. You see, it isn't her name. But they said something like that. And then that's why he got, in the beginning, that's how he got the money in the beginning. He knew rich people through, his wife knew rich people.
I see.
That's how he did it. Tell you, man, you find one of them rich girls. It's a play. Talk about it.
What, Doc?
It's a place. Nah, I like to move, but you could do it. It could work. Get yourself a Vanderbilt, a Rothschild.
That would never happen.
Why not? Don't disrespect me, dog.
A Rothschild?
I got sauce.
A Rothschild.
I got sauce.
A Rothschild.
Don't do that.
No. Like,
talking to me crazy.
I wish you like.
You think I can't bag a Rothschild? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think.
I got sauce. Stop that.
If it's a blind date, yes, you could.
What do you mean blind date?
Like, she can see you, you can see her.
Oh, you wildin'.
Oh, wow.
You wildin'. Now you're just being disrespectful.
No, not even like that.
I'm gonna get to you later.
You don't get what I mean?
I don't think that applies.
It does apply. What are you talking about?
It don't. They get mixy now.
They don't.
They do. They get mixy. They're mixing.
Listen.
Fucking J Electronica had one.
That was an
Explain
Aries. That was an Aries or something. I don't know.
She was a Rothschild.
How was
No,
this
she
dog
wasn't.
called?
No, she was a Rothschild.
No, she wasn't.
How's the dog
No.
It's
Figure this
part
out.
of the. It's a part of.
Less important. This is less important. Like what? She wasn't a Rothschild.
Yeah, she was. I'm telling you, she was.
Less important.
It was part of a. It was part of a series about scammers.
Wait.
I swear. It was an
Focus on the
episode.
important things. Like, she wasn't a Rothschild, right?
Yes, she was.
I bet she wasn't.
All right, let him find the thing. Hold on. It also had what was it called?
Document.
It was a series about scammers, and there's an episode on him in it. That's what it was. If you watch it, it's good. It's really good. But that's before all of that was. It's old. That was made long before all this happened.
Oh, Generation Hustle.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Doesn't find it.
Oh, it might be out then. But anyways, so the thing is, they eventually went public via SPAC. COVID happened.
No. She's a Rothschild.
Yeah, dog. They always one play. What did I say? I told you.
Wait.
They get mixy. All of them.
Yeah.
How did he, like, was the family sleeping that day?
He blessed by Elijah Muhammad.
You need to be careful.
No, impossible.
No, it's not.
Impossible.
He managed to do it.
You can do whatever you set your mind to in this life.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you. Like,
listen.
You piss me off. No,
but they broke up though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Step in.
Listen. Anyways, so he went. Went bankrupt. He's no longer the CEO. They got somebody else, right? And but he still walked away with millions of dollars.
They still need to pay him for everything that.
Yeah. He still has. He made a lot of money during the running of the company because he took a lot of money out. He also signed a non-compete clause that made it that they had to pay him like hundreds of millions of dollars. And he started a new startup called Flow that Andreessen Horowitz, one of the biggest VCs in Silicon Valley, invested like another $300 million in.
What does Flow do?
We don't know. Nobody knows. A bunch of vague shit again. My thing is...
So we're just going to ignore that
yes, because you're the only one who didn't know this. People been knew that. Come on. So my thing is Flow.
No, so I take back everything I just said about that. Like
it's a real estate company.
Do that.
Yeah,
you do that. No, seriously. No. You do that, man.
It was gonna do. It was Yeah.
But Jay Electronica has a type, I think.
It's a software as a service platform that allows businesses to map, manage, and track large-scale innovation startups. That doesn't say shit.
Nothing. Exactly.
That doesn't say shit.
So my thing is, what do y'all think about these tech companies?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. What do you think about these tech companies that have big ideas, big promises, big vision? My thing is for a long time, man. I feel like a lot of these companies are run by like creative, visionary, artsy. Could you, dog? We're doing a podcast. Could you stop? Like,
stop,
Dodo.
Skip him.
Stop
Skip him
with the, we know that's a different topic.
We knew already.
You should have informed me then.
What do you mean inform you?
I told you 3 times. He said, "No, not true. No." I said, yo, dog. Listen, what do y'all think about these tech companies?
So when that happened, so let's say when that happened, right? When that happened,
yes.
No, when you found out, what did you think?
Nothing.
So you weren't flabbergasted?
No,
nah, it's him. It's yeah.
No, but they get mixy. Stop. All that shit is.
It's him. He's into that shit already. If he is raps, I'm not surprised that he found one of them.
What have you been doing then all this time?
What do you mean?
With all of this information, you were sitting on this.
What are you supposed to do with that information?
He wants me to go marry somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my plan B. I get to a certain age and it hasn't worked out. That is something that I might consider.
Question. Like, let's get serious.
Okay, go ahead. No. I've addressed it. I still have to let it sink in, but I mean, we can continue.
You marry a rich girl and let her do it for you?
What? See that?
I said, would you marry a rich girl and let her lift you up, help you up like he did?
Like Newman did.
Like he flexed it. Went and got himself Gwyneth Paltrow's cousin and said, yo, dog, I got this tech company idea.
Understand this. So in a relationship, I think in a relationship, right? In a relationship.
All bullshit coming. All bullshit coming. Let's go. Go. No, I'm listening.
So in a healthy relationship between two individuals, I think it's a partnership. In a partnership, it's important that, there's all of this dynamic between, men, women, it doesn't matter. It's all about helping each other out and growing. That is the essence of a relationship, of a partnership. Yes, that's my answer.
Nah.
You didn't say shit.
What?
Yeah, thank you.
No, seriously. Would you?
What?
If you, like he said, if you were in a relationship with a rich lady,
would you get into a relationship with a rich lady and say,
and
use her connections or
to get you money and shit?
To get you money and do
for your tech startup.
First of all, like, is this based on like my selfish and like ambition?
Yeah. You only marry her for that?
For that? Or am I actually, in love with this girl?
Does she just you like this person? Mm-hmm.
Does it make a difference?
Yes, that's a good question. Right. Oh,
what?
Go ahead.
Like let's say if that's not the case, then
I have no shame. I'll make use of that money. Fuck that.
Okay,
give me all your connections.
No, I can't.
Give me all that money.
My ego would not allow it.
I have this idea, and we're gonna make this thing a thing, and then I'm gonna make this money.
No, my
and
ego
you have your connections. You have your people.
Wait, but hold on. If you don't love her, your ego doesn't allow it. But if you do love her, your ego does allow it. I don't get it. In both cases, she's helping you.
Yes, but it's different because, like in one case,
your case is weird.
No, in one case, you have actually like you're in that relationship for genuine, like for the you're
both
genuine.
Cases. No, both cases.
You're genuine.
Just take it.
The other thing, you're using somebody else. You're using somebody else to, reach some sort of objective. Yeah. In the other one,
and we're not saying he did that because he might.
I'm not saying that, but to answer your question, so it's more also about your morals. And
you're not answering the questions.
Yes, I am. Like
you're being long-winded for no reason.
In one situation, it's like
you accepting this?
I'm letting my man talk. Let my man talk. In one situation, morally, like if I just look at how I'm set up,
you're such a lie.
I'm shut up. No, I can't. I just can't.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You would.
I can.
You would.
So
I'm
wait,
answering my question.
We had you. Now we come to
I'm answering the question.
I am making use of all available methods.
But you don't like this girl. Is that what we're doing?
No, he doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I don't like the girl.
It doesn't matter.
But her dad owns General Electric.
Google, yeah.
So
Connections.
link up.
I'll date you for like half a year.
Get to talk to the right people, make the investments, make my money.
Yes.
Is that the wave? I don't know, man. For me,
I have no shame in it.
I don't know. It's not my favorite way.
But you would then. Basically, you're saying you would then.
I don't know. It's in a way I don't because it doesn't have to be manipulative. I think.
No.
Right. It can be a understanding.
Don't do this. Don't do this because that's not the wiggle room we gave you. Huh? You have two scenarios. That's not the wiggle room we gave you. No.
We're having a conversation. Chill out.
No. The conversation.
Chill out.
You had two modes.
Chill out.
Mode 1, you're in love. Mode 2, you're using the broad.
Okay, so let's take the one where I'm using her. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Does she know I'm using her? Yes or no?
Yes, of course she does. No,
Then
that's joking. No,
if she knows that, but hold on,
no,
she could know.
She doesn't.
But she could know.
She doesn't.
Okay, so now what if you tell her?
What?
What if you tell her?
What? When?
What do you mean when? You tell her, listen, your dad's rich.
What? At the end?
No, you tell her, listen, your dad's rich.
At the end.
Right? Your dad's rich. I'm lit. You and I link up. We do this thing.
It's a partnership.
What is her benefit?
Huh?
What do you bring to the table?
She gets this D in it.
She gets a D. She gets a nice position in the company as some.
She want to be with you.
Whatever. What do you mean?
But listen, wait. So
talking to Mike.
People do stuff like that. We keep dog.
People
do stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I have no shame in that.
People do stuff like that. People have relationships for more pragmatic matters. Like I want to have a husband, or she gets to have a. If you do it right, she has a rich husband. Don't get it twisted. Like that's what this dude did. He's a multi-millionaire now. He's richer than her
benefits.
now. He's richer than her now. I can tell you that. She needs to finance the initial thing.
She gets to be on
so
the
you
ground.
invest in a dude.
She gets to be on the ground level of an innovative new idea that will change the world.
MLM that girl. Give her that multi-level. Boom. Give her that multi-level marketing pitch.
She will be at the ground level. She will be able to invest and see it develop from.
Like, do you hear your guys? Like, do you guys hear yourself?
let me finish.
At the ground level, he's so sick. At the ground, oh my Jesus Lord. At the ground level is disgusting.
She will have first pick at all and any stocks. She will be part of the organization. She will be part of the board. She's first in line for everything. So she can be part of the organization from the very, very
Girls
start.
don't pick rich dudes to link up and move up in life. Let's talk about
different.
it. Fuck you.
How's that different?
Completely
No. Now you need to explain to me how's that
I'm
different.
a feminist. Now what?
No, explain to me how that is different, please.
something.
Please. I want to see what you say.
The floor is yours.
So you really think I'm gonna do that here?
See, you pussy. So you pussy. The
I'm
dude is still rich.
I'm honest.
Huh?
I'm honest. I'm gonna do this shit. I would do it. I don't care.
I mean, look. No, I think both people do. I think people.
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
both
I
people
think
would do
that people do it. People go,
I'm playing
yeah,
it
no,
up for
she's
the
smart.
market. No, but yeah.
But he's still rich. So my question was, what do you think of these tech companies?
Mm-hmm.
They make all these big lofty promises.
Yeah.
And
Take
fancy
that
shit.
money.
And then it turns out that the company isn't, actually designed to be profitable. I said a lot of same things about Netflix. If you look at the business model of Netflix,
Yeah.
you could have sort of predicted that they would run into problems.
Yeah.
With them, they're a bigger example where everyone's saying like, yo, everyone in real estate knew that this was bullshit.
On a more serious note, that is the thing that bothers me about the model that Peter Thiel and that crew and that lineage of people have made. None of these companies really make money enough to be actually sustainable companies when shit hits the fan. Like you saw with the pandemic, most of these companies that were really based in certain stuff that was more physical, just dying off. And all these tech companies that were not really doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, like I don't like the fact that these companies, like I always, and my feeling is still that, and that's what we learned through all years in school, economic class and everything. You need to be able to be profitable with a company to be able to survive as a company. And all these companies are showing that it's different. I like that they're showing this, but I hate that this is a thing because it really muddies the water. This means that anybody with a faulty idea and enough runway of money can make it, instead of people with actually good ideas that will sell and be good for a longer term getting through. These people get too much money because of connections.
I'm telling you, the only thing I would add, though, most companies aren't profitable, especially like the companies like you see as the biggest.
That
companies.
in itself is a problem with. I feel
most
like
companies aren't profitable, or most new companies or tech startup companies.
I think you're saying new.
Both of them.
I don't know if I assume
most like major companies. I
assume they're at least in the green at the end of the month. They don't have to make profit as in they need to have like besides their costs way more than that. They at least manage to pay their cost. These companies don't pay their cost. Like I was working years ago for a startup-ish place, more mid-level. Those people never had money. Every time
startups don't have money. Every
time we got to a point where money was drying up, they would just go around, ask some investors like, yo, can we have a bit of cash? And they would get more cash. They would call it a Series A, Series B, Series C, and all that shit. But these people never really had money. We were just fucking around. That's not how you're like.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. They never did anything. We just threw parties the entire time.
I was partying there. He's right.
But they were crazy. Like this dude was smoking weed once. They had to turn the plane around. He smoked so much weed that the staff on the plane couldn't breathe anymore. This dude was wild.
That is sick.
He got into a fisticuffs with someone at his office because he just kept turning on the music really loud at an office workspace where someone's trying to work. And when a person, you turn it down, he says, suck my dick. I do what I want. And then they went at it.
Who won?
Bunch of investors.
Most important question.
I didn't hear that how that went.
Yeah, but that is just wild. That should not be regular behavior.
You think he can throw hands?
No. But in one of the investment
Why is that your question?
He had a bunch of investors come by and that he was pitching to, and then somewhere in the pitch he found it necessary to hose them with a fire extinguisher. They still invested. They still invested in him. True story. No, I'm not. That's right.
See what I mean? All these companies just make money by doing bullshit. And it's fine. This is what we're dealing with. And a lot of these companies make certain kind of interesting shit. But you get shit like this that is...
It's like Sam Bankman-Fried playing the video games.
While calling.
And a couple of them make it.
Oh, that's cool.
And somehow a couple of them make it till they can sell. Like, the weirdest thing about this whole tech thing is that people are making companies to sell them. They're making a company so that an Apple, Google, or Microsoft can eventually buy them, and then they can dip with millions.
That's not bad. It's just that
it's not bad, but you're not really doing anything. That you're just propping up value. There's no real product being made. So I don't want. All of this is a money game. I know. I understand that. And if I would have money, I would play the money game as well. I'm gonna be honest. But this doesn't, for me, for people wanting to have actual products, all of this is just Oliver, not good.
I think we need to protect him.
Who?
From himself.
Jeff always needs protection from himself.
What do you mean?
Like the things he's saying.
What's your problem?
So basically, if he had all the tools, like he would be.
I'm honest.
He would be mad.
You wouldn't?
Oh no, dude! I watched this shit and I was inspired.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
This is stop being a. Come on.
It's a
this is a classic. Watch the doc. Like this is a classic story of like you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Yeah.
This dude just talked his way into shit. He just talked his way. He had nothing.
I had the same feeling
He
with the
just talked his way
with
into
the SBF thing. Like, if he managed to make it through, and I would be able to do something similar, I would do it.
Abnormally smart. Like the Sam Bankman-Fried.
That's not true.
No, seriously.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
The whole point was that he's not.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
The whole point was
I don't know how badly you want to do this, but we can do it. You are wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
We about to hit 2 hours. Like,
Stop it.
See,
Hold on.
he was smart.
Hold
Like, he was mad smart.
Says who?
It's been proven. Like, check his biography. Like,
biography. He wrote that shit himself.
The nigga stole $8 billion. Check his biography. He lied about everything. Check his biography. What are you talking about?
Like, I mean, like, maybe not socially, but I mean,
no, that's not true.
When it comes to numbers,
oh, that's hilarious.
He did his thing.
No, he was not. Watch the shout out to CoffeeZilla. Watch the CoffeeZilla video where he breaks down the trial. He put up a facade. I also thought what you thought. It's not true.
They're good actors. A lot of these people are good actors.
He is stupid. Now, is he smart in a I went to MIT and I studied math and physics way smart? Cool. But a couple hundred dudes in there to do that, right? They pitched it like he was this savant, high IQ. No, it's not true. It is not true. It is not true. He is smart, good at math, physics, like regular nerd you can find on the street.
Regular nerd.
Yes, regular nerd, not super nerd.
So not thinking about loopholes and calculating and
Cap. If you saw how he got caught, how they set that shit up. Yo, dog. This dude is mad stupid. This dude sent up, this dude is really fucking stupid. He had his mans just fucking build a back door into literally a back door, a code. They wrote code and thing that says, when normally if we start trading on FTX with our own trading company, which already fucked up, and you're supposed to get liquidated because you're using leverage, just don't let us get liquidated.
Just print more coins.
But it wasn't like some sophisticated code. It was just like some simple shit like, don't do. That's it. He didn't code it himself. He didn't program it himself.
Yeah.
He had developers that he hired to do it. It's all, the balance sheet was all, he didn't do they gave that to,
of course, the balance sheet, okay, I know.
He gave that to the girl. He said, figure that out. She sent it back. He said, go figure it out again. This dude is mad stupid. Then this idiot went up on the stand. You know he went up to the stand himself?
Yeah, I remember.
What are you talking about?
I remember.
He went up on the stand himself. He said, got this. Took my way out of this. They don't know what I'm about to. I got this.
That is sick. You just say to your lawyers and everybody, nah, don't worry about it.
And he just got up there and said the dumbest shit. No.
They didn't want him to go up.
No, listen, he was a math kid. Yes, he studied physics. Yes, so he's probably better than I am at math and stuff like that. But from what I gleaned from the whole story, that whole him being an uber genius, high intellect individual is a facade. It's a facade.
Okay.
It's a facade. I don't trust no niggas who don't do their hair.
But I've said how I feel in this. How do you guys feel about the whole Silicon Valley companies not?
I think a lot of shit is bullshit. But I think now that the economy is changing and it's no longer
they have no choice but
zero.
to do real
but yeah,
shit.
it's a big part is also the no longer zero interest rate.
So you have to be a lot more selective about
who you invest money in. People don't have money to invest like that anymore. Also, and we've seen this shit right now, right? Like they've gone down. A lot of crypto shit has gone down. But I think there was like another tech company that went down. There's several of them.
Yeah.
Where Airbnb is struggling. I heard Airbnb is having a very hard time, actually.
Yeah, because
our Airbnb is not doing well.
We might need to do a separate episode on Airbnb one time. But countries are realizing that the problem that most countries have, or most Western countries have, that they don't have enough houses, can partly, not a big part, but a big enough part, can be solved in big cities by just banning Airbnb. Yep. It's just as simple as that. And countries are doing that now. Cities are doing that now.
I think there was one that did that, actually.
And there was one city in America that did it, and they saw, actually, we can solve our housing problem for 30-50% already with that. Just that.
The best tech startup of our generation is OnlyFans.
He's a sick one. He's a sick one for that, but he might be right.
Okay.
I'm dead ass.
Should you?
It is either Patreon.
No. Should you or should I?
Either Patreon.
Should you or should I?
Go. You go.
So thank you for listening.
The greatest tech startup of our generation.
Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. We were the Three Angry Men. My name is Duncan.
Only me.
My name is Jeffrey.
The greatest tech startup of our generation is OnlyFans.
Your name is?
Watch it.
Your name is?
Oliver. That's me. That's my Oliver.
Peace.